The best all-terrain tires on the 2024 market are from top tire companies including Continental, BFGoodrich, Firestone, Goodyear, Pirelli, Yokohama, Toyo, and Nitto. On average, you can expect to spend around $160 and upward of $175 per tire for a high-quality, all-terrain replacement tire. When buying a new set of all-terrain tires, you want to consider how well they handle uneven terrain including dirt and gravel as well as wet and dry roads for everyday use. To choose from, there are a variety of best all-terrain tires, each with unique features, advantages, and costs. I conducted a ton of research, read a ton of reviews, and put together a list of the best all-terrain tires from reliable businesses to help you make an informed choice. Following extensive investigation, I discovered how beneficial these items are for people like you. Check out my description if you want to learn more about the price and other details. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Continental Terrain Contact Et. Best all-terrain tire. The Continental Terrain Contact Et is designed for unbeatable performance on the road and in light off-road conditions, making it our choice for the best all-terrain tire on the market in 2024. Overall, we found that the Continental Terrain Contact Et is a very easy tire to drive. It offers good steering response, good peak grip, and the tire's progressive past the limit. It also produces minimal road noise at 60 mph. In terms of dirt handling, the Terrain Contact Et was the most impressive tire in this specific testing category. It was incredibly easy to drive and offered optimal performance in every direction. To quote our independent tester, Jonathan Benson, the Continental Terrain Contact Et is unreal in dirt. In terms of gravel handling, the Continental felt okay at the limit, but somewhat fidgety below the limit at approximately 35 mph. In general, this all-terrain tire took a while to turn, and the rear wheels moved around a little when on gravel. Number 2. BFGoodrich Trail Terrain Ta. Best all-terrain tires for snow. Specially developed for drivers of crossovers and subs, the BFGoodrich Trail Terrain Ta provides traction in wet, dry, and snowy conditions. The tire's advanced tread compound is resistant to chipping and tearing, while an optimized footprint promotes even tread wear and limits road noise. The tire's internal construction consists of a 2-ply polyester casing to maintain a higher level of reliability during off-road use. In our experience, the BFGoodrich Trail Terrain Ta had very similar controllability to our choice for the best all-terrain tire in 2024, the Continental Terrain Contact Et. Compared to the Continental, it reacted better when braking and had more grip everywhere that we tested. It also was significantly better both at the limit and sublimit. However, higher speeds meant the rear would swing out from time to time, but overall this is a fantastic tire. The balance of this tire was superb, though there was a lot of understeer causing somewhat of a lack of grip in all directions. However, the Trail Terrain Ta did offer good general steering, and what understeer there was safe and predictable. Additionally, noise levels were similar to that of other all-terrain tires, though we preferred the slightly lower tone of this tire. Number 3. Firestone Destination Et 2. Best budget all-terrain tires. The Firestone Destination Et 2 is designed for drivers who want a tire they can depend on or off-road. A featured symmetric tread design blends off-road capabilities with minimal noise level. This tire also features Firestone's HydroGrip technology, which limits the likelihood of hydroplaning and improves overall handling in wet weather conditions. The Firestone Destination Et 2 on the whole is a quality all-terrain tire. Steering was eager, though our independent tester did notice some bounce-back when straightening up coming out of turns. We found this tire was a little harder to control past the limit, albeit offering good grip. The Destination Et 2's gravel handling wandered more than the BFGoodrich, but it performed better than the Continental in this test. Our independent tester also noted that this tire was excellent when wet braking, as it offered significant road traction, although he did note he felt a lot of understeer in the balance with low feedback. It should be mentioned that this was the quietest all-terrain tire that we tested in a straight line, but the Firestone's tread blocks produced noticeable pattern noise when turning more than others. Number 4. Goodyear Wrangler. Best all-terrain highway tire. The Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain adventure with Kevlar combines on-road competence with off-road capabilities. Offered in standard load sizes for 0.5-ton vehicles, the all-terrain adventure with Kevlar is also available in pro-grade load range E sizes for 0.75 and 10-ton vehicles that are regularly towing heavy loads. These Goodyear tires have a good treadwear score to give you peace of mind when driving in poor weather. These tires are especially good if you drive on gravel or uneven surfaces regularly. Overall, the Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain adventure with Kevlar was a nice tire to drive. It offered well-rounded grip in wet conditions, and its general steering and balance were comparable to that of Continental's all-terrain tire featured in this review. It offered good grip in dirt, and our independent tire tester found performance to be quite similar to the Firestone Destination at 2. On gravel, the best compliment we can give Goodyear's all-terrain tire is that, again, it was quite similar to the Continental Terrain Contact at. Handling was less precise below the limit in comparison to the Terrain Contact at, but the all-terrain adventure with Kevlar performed better on the gravel at the limit. In terms of road noise, the Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain adventure with Kevlar wasn't the noisiest tire we tested, but it was quite noticeable while turning. If comfort is king in your world, we don't recommend Goodyear's all-terrain tire. It was significantly less comfortable than other tires we tested, and impacts were almost jarring in the cabin. Number 5. Yokohama Geolandar at Gizo 15. Best riding all-terrain tire. The Yokohama Geolandar at Gizo 15's internal tire construction consists of dual high-tensile steel belts resting on a 2-ply polyester cord casing and a spirally wrapped nylon reinforcement. This ultimately stabilizes the Yokohama all-terrain tire and adds to its ride comfort. A triple polymer tread compound is molded into an aggressive tread design for improved wear, while deep circumferential grooves allow for fluid water evacuation. In terms of wet handling, the Yokohama Geolandar at Gizo 15 offered good grip and great traction, as well as nearly optimal performance when Benson hit the brakes. However, this all-terrain tire did offer less feedback at the limit than the Continental and required more attentive steering. It also was more prone to understeering early when compared to other all-terrain tires. Ultimately, it's a good tire, but not as drivable as the Continental. For dry handling, the Yokohama didn't oversteer when changing lanes, but it did offer sluggish steering. The grip was reasonable when braking and the tire felt well balanced, but steering was a tad imprecise, and the Geolandar at Gizo 15 felt a little weaker laterally than some of the other all-terrain tires we tested. Overall comfort was incredible. This tire also offered the least amount of road noise of any all-terrain tire that we tested. By some distance, our team believes this is the most comfortable all-terrain tire on the market in 2024. That's all I have to say. Please subscribe to my channel as I post useful videos every day. Please read my description if you require any additional details or want to know the cost of the goods. Comment below if you have any problems of any type. Keep up to speed with our innovative items since they will make your life more simpler.